head of the department who is joining this meeting very soon, and to
Oh,
get and to gather the information regarding how will you proceed further, how will you grab the scholarship, what courses you can study, in which country you want to study, how will you proceed for your admission, how what are the
mhm,
chances of the scholarship, so that you will get the scholarship in the maximum percentage. So these are the few criterias we are here to discuss about. And the main purpose of this meeting is to gain and just grab the information to process for our admission in studying abroad. So everyone on this meeting, please be on mute. This is the very first requirement of this meeting. Any student whose camera is not on, whose camera is not working, try to join this meeting by another device so that the expert of the day can see you, can made a interaction face to face through this meeting. If if the camera of a student is turned off, the expert uh, cannot made a
hello,
interaction with the student.
hello.
Yes. Who's this?
It's Asan Kasama.
Asan. Yes.
Yes.
How can I help you, Asan?
Yeah, I joined this link from Instagram.
Oh, that's great. So, as I'm telling
Yes.
to every student, this meeting is very much important for every single student in this meeting. So, till the meeting is going on, please every student be on silent, take a pen and a paper so that you can write down the important points which will help you out in getting the more and more percentage of scholarship. Please turn your cameras on, otherwise might be possible you will miss this opportunity of getting the maximum amount of scholarship. And any student having any question, at the end of this meeting we will provide you sufficient amount of time to raise your hand, ask your questions, and you will get the answers of the questions you asked. So we will provide you every information, every detail, every aspect of how will you proceed further to attain the maximum number of scholarship to study abroad. And here our expert is already had joined this meeting. So all of you, please welcome Mr. Pratik Khare. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. Thank you.
Right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this webinar that we are going to present today, which will be on studying in Europe, in Georgia. And we'll be talking about medicine and many other courses that are on offer. And we'll be talking about the details on, how to proceed, what are the programs available, what are the fees like, what are the processes. And we also have a very special guest that will be joining us today, who will be talking about University of Georgia, and we'll be introducing them shortly as well. So I'm just waiting for another 1 or 2 minutes, and we're going to start. Devesh, all documentation is ready.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Good
Morning.
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, I'll quickly repeat the rules that we need to follow in this meeting to make sure uh, that we continue this meeting in a very smooth flow. So basically, first thing that you all need to ensure is that you must stay on mute. Okay, so everyone to put themselves on mute while we are conducting the meeting. At specific times, whenever we will open the round for questions, at that time we will ask you to then unmute yourself and ask your question. But in the meantime, everyone, please kindly make sure that your microphones are on mute. Richard, Hassan, everyone, kindly mute yourselves. And the coordinators of the meeting
Okay.
will make sure that we are following the rules and regulations throughout the meeting as well. Perfect. All right. I believe we are now good to start. Devesh, good to start?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you please start the presentation?
सर वीडियो वगैरह चलो या फिर वो जीसी वाली प्रेजेंटेशन कर दो.
GCLE presentation. Right, everyone. So while we're presenting the slides to you for you to get better understanding, I'll quickly introduce myself and Edudite. Right? एक मिनट रुक जाए इसके लिए. My name is Pratik Khare. I am the co-founder and chief marketing officer of Edudite Consultancy, which is one of the largest education consultancies in Africa today that has been helping students from Africa for the past 8 and more years, especially in the SADC region and also in the Western Africa. To name some countries, we've been present in Namibia, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Angola, Lesotho, Eswatini, Malawi, Tanzania, Rwanda. Then coming to the western side, we have been present and have many students from Liberia, from Ghana, from Mali, also from Nigeria. Right? That has been our time from the last 8.5 years that we've been helping students. So far, I'm very happy to say that in the last 8 years or so, we have managed to help almost about 4,000 African students, African learners, to pursue their dreams of studying abroad in different countries, in India, in Europe, in UK, in US, Malaysia, Dubai, and many other countries, right? And of course, while we have been doing that very regularly, we get a lot of students whose dream and whose wish is to study medicine specifically. And because of that, we have made a decision to then bring this special opportunity for you that is today, where we will be talking about studying medicine and also some other courses very specially designed and curated for all of you at Georgia and at the University of Georgia as well, right? Edudite has many other partners, and the students that we've had so far, many of them have graduated, and I'm happy to say that a lot of them are now working in great institutions. Some of them are working in ministries. We have students who are working at the Ministry of Health in Namibia, Ministry of Health in Zimbabwe, then Ministry of Environment, and many other places. So to quickly start again, what I'll try to do is, Devesh, you can now please present the presentation. All right, I'm just waiting for us to see the presentation again. We'll move through certain points now, and I'll tell you what are the things that we're going to cover. So this session is a special webinar, which is also known as a group counseling session, wherein you are invited to understand what are the criteria, what are the procedures that we'll be going through from here onwards, and what are the steps that you will then follow in order to continue. Right. So let's start with that. Next slide, please. Okay. I'm talking about some of the criteria that are extremely important, and I want all of you to note these down, or otherwise, you can also take a screenshot of this slide so that you can take these things through one by one later on. I believe all of you have one or the other counselors from Edudite that is assigned to you from the Edudite team. You can converse with them and you can talk to them after this meeting as well if you need some additional help. Apart from which, in case you do not have a counselor assigned to you, please make sure that you contact us through whatever media that you have got in this link, and will be happy to assign a dedicated counselor who will help you and who will guide you through the process to make sure that you end up studying abroad. So the first criteria or the first requirement that you have to do or you have to process to go further is prepare and send your academic documents. When I say your academic documents, that includes your A level results, wherever you're doing Cambridge. If you're from other countries, you may be calling it grade 12, right? For example, in Zimbabwe, you have ZIMSEC and you also have Cambridge. In West Africa, you have WASC or WAYAC. Then you have your Form 5s in Eswatini, Lesotho, Form 6 in Tanzania, so on and so forth, right? That's the first point. Second point, Devesh, second point. Very good. Second point is we will be displaying a small question paper here after this set, wherein we have designed a specific question paper which will help us to filter through your applications. Because you should understand that although we would be happy to assist each and every one of you, the requirements do allow us to only take certain number of seats in every intake, and to make sure that only the correct, the right candidate and the right students make through that, you will go through certain parts of assessment. This is the first step, wherein in this meeting we will be sharing a small question paper with you, and you will then have to answer those question papers and send it back to your counselors that are designated with you, right? So we'll come to this again when we show you the question paper. Next one. All right. The third one is you have to visit the Instagram account or the Instagram page of Edudite, which we will also show you very soon, wherein you can see a lot of different content which is there on students who have previously benefited through the Edudite, programs and through the assistance of Edudite to go abroad. And you should go and visit those accounts. You will see many different videos, many different content or different courses and the university that is available, and you can then follow the Instagram page to stay updated. Plus, you are required to make sure that you check it very thoroughly, find out the reel for University of Georgia that we will now show you as well, and comment on that why do you want to study in Georgia, right? And send a screenshot of that answer to the counselor back, which will also determine your assessment, right? Next one, please. Last one, Divesh. Yes, this is the third slide. I hope you have all made sure to either note down these three requirements or criteria or otherwise taken a screenshot, right? Let's proceed. So one by one, I'm going to detail each one of these now. Let me quickly show you the Instagram page of Edudite first, which you can navigate to. All right, I hope you all can see the screen now. I hope the screen is visible. So this is the Instagram account of Edudite. As you can see, Edudite Study Abroad. It has 14.6 thousand followers. And here you will see different
It's been
details.
already. You're not seeing everything. Like,
Just wait a moment. If it's not loading, it will load for you as well. Kindly stay on mute. Thank you so much. Right. So this is the Edudite Instagram page, and we will be showing you a quick glimpse of some of the things that are available there. Uh, Devesh, if you can show us. Yes. great. So this is University of Georgia in Georgia, which we were showing you and which we will talk about further as well, which is the main topic for the webinar today. I quickly also want to show you the assistance that we as Edudite provide and how we welcome the students when they come to study abroad in whichever country you're going. So whenever you will go to Georgia as well, our team in Georgia will assist you by collecting you or picking you at the airport and helping you to go to the accommodations and also register at the university. So we'll show you a quick glimpse of how our services look like. Yes. Good day. Right. So this is how you are welcomed at the universities in different places and by Edudite. बंद कर देना ऐसे. Right. And finally, we are having our offices, like I mentioned previously, and we visit your countries very frequently. We recently had a study abroad application tour across 5 different countries in the Southern African region. And I want to show you a quick glimpse that if you were there, you could have come and met us personally and applied to these universities. So this was in Zimbabwe, in Harare, and we'll quickly show you how it went. Perfect. So I hope you have all now understood what Edudite offers to you, what is Edudite all about, and how can you get our services at one of the best consultancies and at one of the best universities to study abroad as an African national. All right. So now I'll just take 2 minutes to show you all the question paper, which you all need to note down and take it very, very seriously because this will be one of the biggest determinants of how you will be proceeding further. Devesh, if you can show us the question paper, which is the last criteria for students to then. Right. So this is the question paper for today. You can take a screenshot of this or you can contact your counselor to get this again. You have to answer some very basic questions, which is the section A. And that will give us an understanding of your motivation to study abroad and why do you want to join us. Section B, as you can note down, is the practical, wherein the first point is for you to visit the Edudite Instagram page. You can get the links again from your counselors, or otherwise, you have already seen, you can search for Edudite on Instagram and find the reel that is the first reel for University of Georgia and comment on it.
Zoom it for us?
Sorry?
Can you zoom the question sheet for us?
Sure. Devesh, can you zoom it a little bit? Just stay on the yes, right. So these ones you will get a time period of about 2 hours after this session to answer these and send it back to us. Right. Section B is wherein you have to answer or you have to go to the Edudite's Instagram page and comment on the reel or on the poster that is most interesting to you and answer why do you want to study abroad with that. Apart from that, you also have to give references of 2 of your friends or family who you think would be interested to travel with you to Georgia as well and share the details with your counselor that is designated. Right. I hope you have all taken the screenshot of this and taken details from here further. Now, to not waste any more time, I would like to invite our special guest for today. Quickly checking if our guest today is here. I believe he's here, right? So I would like to now welcome Mr. Akaki, who is from the University of Georgia, joining us right now through Tbilisi from the campus of University of Georgia, who will be giving us special details about the university itself, the Georgian community, how African students have been able to utilize these opportunities, and other details that you would be required to join. So I'd now invite Mr. Kaki to please come forth and help us with the details.
Thank you, Mr. Pratik. I hope you hear my voice. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, we can perfectly hear you, sir.
Thank you. I'm International Enrollment Manager. My name is Akaki, as you already mentioned. So I want to talk about the University of Georgia briefly. And thank you for all the participants who are attending this meeting. I guess more than 80 persons are joining us right now, right?
Correct, yes.
Yes. So as I can tell you that the University of Georgia is located in the center of the Georgia, which is Tbilisi, and Tbilisi, as you know, is the safest location and destination in whole Europe. We are in top 4, so to be in this kind of position, like to be as you know, the Europe is the safest continent. I mean, to be in top 4 of safest places in Europe is like a very big achievement. And we are the biggest private university, as you might know. We have more than 4,000 international students, and we are growing every day. We have a lot of varieties of the programs. And
Why
as
is the university private?
sorry,
Why is the university private?
why is the university what?
I think
Private.
we'll take that question later on. Sani, we'll come to the question and answer round and you'll be given an opportunity to ask again once we finish the presentation. Thank you so much. Mr. Akaki, you can please continue. Thank you.
Yes. You can ask me the questions once I finish my word. So, as I've been saying, that we have a lot of programs, so variety of programs, and we are the biggest private university. And this amount of programs you can not find in Georgia overall. We have very popular program right now, which is, for example, medicine and dentistry, and price for it is, for example, medicine is $6,000 for 1 year. It's 6 years program, single cycle program, and this program is very popular among African students, and not only. We have students from all over 80 countries, and making the biggest influence in the country. We have, if you visit our website, all the programs, we have more than 15 programs, and if you want me to, I can go through each of them. We have bachelor programs, we have master programs, we have we are working some programs to be open for next semester, and we also have PhD programs. Bachelor programs prerequisite and pre-requirement to get enrollment is high school certificate. If it's Cambridge, of course, A-level certificate, and at least 3 subjects of A-level should be passed. It doesn't matter if it's mathematics, chemistry, biology. If 3 subjects are passed, then you're good to go. You're good for the admission and enrollment. For master programs, you will need to have bachelor program diploma, of course, of course, one of the requirements is video interview, which you can record or do by yourself. If you just put the camera in front of you, talk about yourself for 2-3 minutes. We will review your background, your video, your English level determined as well, and this is one of the requirements to get the registration and admission at the University of Georgia. One enrollment approximately takes 3 to 4 weeks, making 1 month totally. Once enrollment is finalized and done, we are conducting the English test interview, and if student's program is dentistry or medicine, additionally we are making an exam. It's an online test, very easy test, just to determine your knowledge, your basic knowledge, so we can put you in appropriate group, so for your future development. Of course, this test mainly consists of chemistry, physics, biology test, and once this enrollment test is finalized, then of course official enrollment is validated, and then you'll need some time to prepare for your visa. And once you get the enrollment and start preparing for visa, University of Georgia, of course, will help you with the visa supporting letters, with the invitation letters, and all the appropriate documents you need to apply for the embassy. And once the visa is granted to you, you will arrive, we will meet you, we will try to help you with the accommodation. Regarding the accommodation, for now, university of course had the accommodation in the previous semesters and years, but right now it's under construction, and we are hoping that for October, November semester, it will be finalized, all the construction works, so students can have a very good accommodation, but we cannot tell this for 100%, as construction works, you never know when it will be finished. But we hope that it should be for the next semester. And yes, but even if accommodation is not, construction works are not closed, we even have the separate department which are helping students to find appropriate stays, appropriate flats, appropriate apartments, very affordable prices. And as you know, Georgia is very affordable. Very affordable place and destination. Even the prices of the programs can tell you that we are a very affordable country, and the University of Georgia is making all the time some kind of discounts for students, and trying to boost these programs variety in future. For example, our program prices starts from $3,000, which is English philology, Bachelor of Philology, which is $3,000. We have medicine, we have dentistry, we have IT, we have pharmacy, we have nursing, we have business administration, we have communication engineering, civil engineering, global governance, security studies. If you visit our website, ug.edu.g, you'll be able to find all the programs, syllabuses, descriptions, short descriptions of the programs, and all the subjects you will be able to take in future. And hopefully you'll like what you see, and we are always available for you to ask any questions, so we can answer directly any of your queries. If you're having any doubts, or how is it going to take for you, how hard is it going to take for you, we are here to help. We are here to help you with all the procedures and all the process which you will go through. I want to also add that we have exchange programs. We are exchange program. We have exchange programs, and every semester we are announcing exchange programs to different countries of Europe. For example, we have partners all over the Europe, for example, Portugal, for example, Italy, for example, Poland, and a lot more other top destination countries. We are giving opportunities to students to apply for this exchange program once some semesters are done, and if you have good high grades and if you have high GPA, then you are able to apply for this exchange program, and then it's up to the universities for you to go. We also have a career center at the university, separate department, which helps you to find appropriate for you jobs. I mean, the center gives you opportunity to find job as well as study in Georgia. So I guess that's pretty it. The information for you for the beginning, I guess. If you're underage applicants can apply with their birth certificate and one of their parents' passport, and we'll take care of the application without waiting for them to turn 18. So that's also very convenient, I guess. Yes. For transfer applicants, we have different procedures. For example, if students are studying abroad and they want to transfer their credits and resume or continue their studies, enrollment and registration process of this kind of applicants are different to those who want to start as a freshman or first semester students. For transfers, we additionally require to have transcript and syllabus of the program. So some of the students sometimes are confused in asking me questions. What is syllabus? What is syllabus? Guys, very easy. Syllabus is a short description of the program which you studied. For example, business administration. In business administration, syllabus means that each subject which you took, all the subjects are having short, small description. What it includes, what it is studies, and overall evaluation of them of the course. Yes, I guess that's pretty it. I guess you for the beginning, some information might be a lot for you right now. I understand you might be confused with the details. You might have some questions. I'm here to answer. I'm ready to answer. Just write down the questions for me. I'll try to answer, of course.
Perfect.
Yes.
Great, amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Kaki. I believe that is quite interesting and great information that students would actually need to understand better about the University of Georgia, about the programs that are on offer, and also it is a very good news to some of them, because we usually get these questions, and I believe some of them also have these questions that, let's say I'm already studying somewhere, how can I transfer? So it's good to know that University of Georgia also gives students that opportunity, that if they have even started at another university for certain course which is available at University of Georgia, such as business engineering, they can still contact us and we will try to help them as best as possible. Right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
will. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, sir, you wanted to add something?
No, I just confirmed.
Amazing, amazing. So what we'll do is, I wanted to clarify a few things. Hillary, please mute yourself. I'll quickly come back to your questions. I know all of you have a lot of questions, and I can see everyone raising hands and putting their questions on the chat box. I appreciate that all of you are taking so much interest and so much of understanding into this webinar. And
भैया अनम्यूट कर लो, मैंने एक बार सबको म्यूट ऑल कर दिया था.
all right, great. Thank you so much. Right. So I appreciate everyone taking so much interest here and being so serious about the processes. We will definitely come back to all of your questions. I know everyone is, brimming with questions about this and that. If you can please, anyone who has questions, they can raise their hands. There is a button that shows a hand on your screen. You can click on that button and I will see that you've raised a hand for the question. Otherwise, while we are talking to one of the students, you can also put your question in the chat box, and I will make sure that we answer your questions. Before we move on to that, I quickly wanted to clarify a few things, which is, first, Edudite as your representative or as your consultant, we will help you throughout the whole process together with the University of Georgia, together with our teams, to make sure that the whole process, starting from right now, while you make applications, the interviews, you getting the admissions with the visa support, even getting your arrivals and travel support, together with also the accommodations that you will need that site, your permits and everything. We will help and make sure that you are sorted up until the very end when you can start your classes, even while you have arrived in Georgia. So we will guide you through every step of the way, and you will be allocated a specific counselor who will take you through these steps one by one, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, I'll quickly now come to some of the questions one by one, and we'll take those, and I'll try and see some that Mr. Akaki can answer, and some that we also have some students that are currently here, uh, who are from who are your brothers, your sisters from Africa, but they are currently in Georgia, and we also have them on the call. And if you have certain questions, I would also then in between invite them to answer your questions and tell you how it is to study as a Zimbabwean in Georgia, to study as a Zambian in Georgia, to study as a Namibian in Georgia, right? So let me come to the questions. First person, uh, Matthias, you have a question, you can unmute yourself and you can ask.
Yes, good morning, everyone.
All right, Katim. Yes, Katim. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, please.
Uh,
Yes, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks. How are you? Please ask your question.
Uh, Yeah, my question is, whether in your university, do you have bachelor degrees in economy and science?
Yes, we do offer bachelor degrees in economics and science, and these degrees, let me add, are recognized internationally, and especially, like Mr. Akaki mentioned, that the University of Georgia has transfer programs and collaboration programs with universities all across Europe. For example, in Portugal, in Poland, in Hungary, and all those. Then you're also getting that opportunity of exposure to also further your education in those countries after you have done some semesters at University of Georgia. Great. Thank you for your question. Katim, you can please mute yourself. I'll move on to the next one. Next one is uh, Harsi se.
ये मैं कह रही हूँ कि अनम्यूट करने की जगह बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस चैट बॉक्स में है, उन्हें ही एड्रेस कर लेते हैं, सबके आंसर हो जाएंगे.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, let me start by answering the questions that have been dropped on the chat box, and we'll then move further, right? Okay. First of all, do you offer 100% scholarship from Nangube Modongo? Ms. Modongo, we do not offer 100% scholarship. There are certain merit-based, very few scholarships that are available. These scholarships are for meritorious students only, and you will get further information about that. But a general thumb of rule is, if you want to study in Georgia, the budget from your side that you will put in should be anywhere around 6 to 8 thousand US dollars per year to be able to afford the fees and to be able to manage your accommodations and your living expenses. Of course, you then are, it's possible to get different kind of opportunities while you're in Georgia. Like Mr. Kaki mentioned, that there is a career cell that helps you with careers and internships and jobs. But yes, there's no 100% scholarship. Next question is, do you have an office in South Sudan? For South Sudan, we as of now do not have an office established, but we are very soon coming up with an office. However, in the meantime, you can still contact the counselor that will be assigned to you. And we do keep on coming to South Sudan very frequently. So you can then get assistance through the counselors that are designated to you, and you will get all the information and consultations through them. Right. The next one is how many countries this program is in. If okay, just to confirm, if you're asking about Edudite, how many countries do we offer? We offer roughly 25 countries that we help students to go study abroad. Talking about specifically this opportunity that we have today, it is about studying in Georgia, which is a country in Eastern Europe. And also to note, it is one of the latest EU or European Union candidate countries. So it's a very good, detail for us. The website for the university, what you can do is you can go to the Instagram page of Edudite. You will check the first post that is there. You will find all the details of the website and different contact details of the university as well. And we will then help you to come further. Next one, why is the institution private? Sani, I believe I don't understand your question. In every country, there are certain universities which are government and some certain which are private. So that's how it works. Private universities in general are much more focused towards student experience from what we've understood. So yes, in bigger countries, wherever you go, it's the private universities are usually better in terms of experience.
And Pratik,
Yes.
just a minute, let us have a 2 minutes review about general GC that students can also apply for other courses other than the medical and in India as well. This is
Sure.
today's GC was especially focused for Georgia,
Right.
but it is not that it is only for that.
Right. Right. No problem. So I'll quickly recap again, everyone, just a reminder that I can understand from the questions that, let's say, you might not meet the requirements to study in Georgia, or you may not have the budgets available in that case. In that case, you can still come back to your counselor and inform them, communicate that these are the requirements and these are the things that I have. And we do offer other countries as well, wherein in case if required and your budgets are less, we will help you to go, for example, in India, wherein your budget would be lesser, roughly around 2000 to 3000 US dollars per year, including accommodation and everything, right? And there are special scholarships that are available for that. For that, make sure, again reminding you, the question paper that was displayed in the very beginning, make sure that you answer those questions, send it back to your counselor, and you may get certain very good scholarships from our side as well. And make sure you go to our Instagram pages and communicate to your counselors about the same, right? All right, I'll take the final 3 4 questions if you have, and we'll try and to put it towards Mr. Akaki. Before then we will move further. James, do you want to ask a question?
Yes, you are talking about especially of the question sheet you gave us, so we should fill in the sheet.
Yes.
And then on the screenshot we take, so our counselor will send out the question sheet for all the answer.
Yes, yes. They will also send you, if you have not managed, you can send a message to your counselor saying, I am requesting for the question paper, and they will still send it back to you. Great. Yes, Victoria, we do offer bachelor degree in nursing, and there are also many master programs that are available. I would also like to now point out, is Mr. Henry here? Henry? Okay, I believe not. Maybe Mariam or Sophie, anyone that's here?
Hi, it's Nina. I'm
Hi,
here
Ninia.
to
Yes.
represent you from
Amazing.
for you. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. So, Ninia, I just wanted to invite you as well. Everyone, we also have on the call Miss Ninia, who is also our, our partner in Georgia to then help us and help all of you to proceed further with the processings in Georgia when you arrive. Ninia, do we have any students that are currently here? And if maybe one of them can give us small.
Your students, you mean?
Hello, can you
Yes,
hear me now?
yes, Mr. Henry, we can hear you now.
Okay. Good morning, good day, everyone, and thanks for the presentation, Mr. Pratik. I'm Henry. I'm the manager of the Edudite team in Tbilisi. So for all the students who will come to study at the University of Georgia through Mr. Pratik's office, we are on ground to assist you with the airport pickup, finding accommodation, and settling in at the university. So I'm here to answer any questions that you'd like to ask about, living in Georgia and the post-arrival process. Also, Miss Nina joined the call some minutes ago when I couldn't speak. Also, she's a member of our team here on ground in Tbilisi, and we are available to help you with everything. So I want to assure you that for those of you who will be coming to Georgia, that you have nothing to worry about because we have people on ground to help you with everything, starting from the airport pickup, opening bank accounts for you, taking you to the university to register your course, sign your contracts, and also to help you apply for your Georgian residence permits when you arrive in Georgia. So we're on ground and we have a lot of experience in doing this, and we'll be
Henry,
happy
if I
to.
may, so sorry to interrupt you. Is it possible for you to open your camera and just say hi to everyone?
Sure. Just a moment. Can you see me?
So, William is also asking to show your face.
Can you see me now?
I believe.
Yeah, see your face, your face.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. I'm Henry.
Amazing,
Yes,
amazing.
hello. How are you?
I'm calm. What about you, Katin?
Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Amazing. Henry will be your point of
So I
contact
see a lot
along
of
with
people.
Sonia and the team in Tbilisi in Georgia. And when you arrive in Georgia, he will be there together with the team to assist you for anything that is needed. In terms of courses,
Mhm.
I mentioned again, we do offer all bachelor degrees, master degrees in the university, and we can then take it further, and all the assistance is available. I would request everyone to please make sure, because we're running out of time and we'll maybe still continue this for the next 2-3 minutes. But before we close off, last important things. We have many countries that are available on offer. The budgets range from 2000 to going up, there's no limit, US dollars per year. If you have restrictions or if you have certain conditions, we do offer partial scholarships as well, up to 70% on certain countries and certain courses. Please make sure to reach out to your counselors. I have detailed the processes that we use in order to help you out. Just to repeat that once again, this is the group counseling session or the first webinar. After this, the next step is you are required to answer or send the answer to the question paper that was displayed to your counselors. Once you have done that, you will then be responded by the counselor to say that you have qualified or not. If you have qualified, you will then be requested again for another interview, that will be a personal interview or an individual counseling session, wherein you and your parent or your sponsor will be present together with the counselor and an expert counselor from our team and the university. In that interview, we will have some questions for you, and we will also give you exact details of the university, the course, the processes, the fees, the scholarship, and everything that is required, the exact details that you need to know. Once you have done that individual counseling, you will have all the details that you need, right? Once you receive that individual counseling, you will then proceed further for the processings and then apply for the visa, and then you will travel to your respective university and to your respective countries, right? Please make sure, I'm repeating one last time, go to Edudite's Instagram page, follow, comment, take a screenshot, send it back to your counselor, and answer all the questions. And make sure that you do not miss this opportunity, that is once in a lifetime opportunity that is being presented to you right here, right now, in the presence of all of the students, colleagues, and the university that is here, right? Any closing remarks, sir? Sandeep, sir, I'd like to throw
Yeah.
it to you.
So first of all, I would like to ask everyone, all the students present in the meeting, that how many of you are excited to do the medicine course? Just show me a thumbs up if you are here from medicine course. Are you excited?
Amazing,
And
amazing. Everyone put your thumbs up. Whoever wants to study medicine or study in Georgia at
yeah,
University of Georgia.
okay, that's great. So mind it that you have to respond back to your questions. The question paper has been given to you. If you have missed, you can ask it to your counselor. They will send it to you, right? And uh, answer the questions, your testimonials, I mean your transcripts, a screenshot of your comment within 2 hours to your counselor so that your application can be processed further, right? And also, I would love to welcome and thank the university representative from Georgia who are present in the meeting to brief about the useful information. Thank you so much, Mr. Akaki and Mr. Admission Officer
Thank you. Thank
from there.
you. Thank
Yeah, thank you
you for
so much.
participating.
All the students are requested to respond back immediately. We have although emphasized upon the medical courses and the courses present in that University of Georgia, but we are not limited to that. Just to remind you, if you want to do any course in any country, we are here. We are here for every student of the world to go to anywhere in the world, from everywhere to anywhere, right? So all the best to all of you. See
सर
you
एक
all
बार वो रिमाइंड करवा
in the
दो ना,
counseling
कब तक मैंने
session.
लास्ट रिमाइंड दिया था.
And if somebody has missed, join link, can join the same link after 1 hour. The meeting will be repeated at just after 1 hour with our group counseling session. So you can also join at 4 p.m. Indian time. That means just after 1 hour from now.
Perfect. Counselors, stay back in IC2. Everyone join IC2. Henry, I've sent you the link, that one. Mr. Kaki, thank you so much for being here, for helping us with that information. And I hope that the students will make use of this opportunity. And we'll see all of them very soon in Tbilisi.
Thank you. Thank you all for joining and having me here. I'm always ready to answer your questions. If you have any questions directly, you can address the university or Mr. Pratek or the holder and coordinators of the meeting. We will try to help all of you to navigate your future, to make it brighter. So thank you all. Good luck.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Everyone, final reminder, in case you have missed any part of the meeting, any questions that have not been answered, we are doing the same meeting once again, starting in exactly 1 hour from now. 1 hour from now, you can join the same link and our counselors will again help you with all the questions that have been pending that you could not get answered to, the question paper or anything else. Please make sure if you have any questions, join again after an hour, right? Or you can always go back to your counselor, ask your questions, and we'll be able to help you out. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. It was a pleasure, and we are going to see you very, very soon in some part of the world, wherever you go to study, or in your countries very soon during the next application tour. Good day, good evening, good morning. Take care. Bye bye. All counselors, stay back IC2.